Hello everybody, welcome to part 51. In this part we're going to be doing this sub-quest and then hopefully moving on to the next area of the game where we'll prepare to take on the Digimon. We won't take him on per se. I think we don't take him on until part 53, so just getting that out there now. I've just recently finished recording this game in its entirety. I've decided I will include the Digital Dimension crossover segments. It may be tedious, but if I do a fair bit of editing, I can get around that. So, we've defeated Pinocchimon, the second Dark Master. And Hikari's now beginning to feel bad that they never made a grave for Piccolomon, who sacrificed himself before they even took on the first Dark Master. You know, Hikari, you could have felt bad about this so much sooner. So now all the other kids are feeling bad, and they're like, yeah, let's build a grave for him. I believe there'll probably be some ranking up to do in this mission. I'd be surprised if there wasn't. And okay. I don't know, I think this might be the first time we can actually see Tailmon lagging behind Hikari like all the other Digimon do for their partners. Just a thought. I have no idea what they're talking about here. Obviously it has to be about Piccolomon. And maybe they're talking about what Piccolomon did for Taichi when he was still alive, before, you know, they even beat Etamon. But anyway, that conversation is just there for the hell of it. And I'm going to save because why the hell not? I didn't save in between. This is exactly like the mission with Mimi. You look for blue sparkles, which count as flowers for a grave. And you get to rank up, so yeah, I'll definitely take advantage of that. That's actually the beginning of the level, but you want to come through here anyway, like I said, because there is some flowers here that you need to pick up so you can rank up with Taichi. Okay, back through here. Right, I don't want to talk to you, well, fight you, I should say. For 3 of you in the fight against Pinocchimon, that's enough, okay? That's enough. Right, now we're at Pinocchimon's house, which is still standing, obviously. And you can rank up with Koushiro here. So have a chat to him. And that's a rank up. I think I should go back to Pinocchimon's house because I think I might have missed something, but yeah, let's do that. I think I might have missed some flowers that are around there. I'd be surprised if there weren't any flowers around by Pinocchimon's house. Okay. Looks like there are no flowers around by Pinocchimon's house. Why am I surprised that there isn't? He was a bad guy. He wouldn't let flowers grow around his house. But at least you got to rank up with Koushiro, so it's not like the house is there for no reason whatsoever. I think there's an opportunity to rank up with another character, but I missed it. I'm not 100% sure on that though. But it doesn't really matter missing like 1 or 2 rank ups, as long as you've got like roughly 5 rank ups for each character. Then you should be good. So that's an average of about 35. Ah! That was not my intention. sometimes that shit happens. Yeah, moving on. There's an item up here. I'll have that, thank you very much. Look, so I'm pretty sure that there is... I think you can rank up with another character around here. I don't know why, but my head's telling me it's Sora. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. But I'm pretty sure I missed any opportunity to rank up. Ugh. I used War Greymon on the bastard. Why the fuck not? He was in my way. I'm trying to build a grave here. But yeah. There's some blue sparkles, okay. Pick them up. And I don't believe you can rank up with any characters by picking up flowers now. I mean, it's not that similar to Mimi's mission. Any more? Any more for any more? There has to be more. Otherwise I wouldn't be wandering around. There we go. And I think that's it. But the mission isn't over yet. Unlike Mimi's mission, where we picked up a bunch of flowers and then the mission came to an end with Waymon's spirit giving us an item. Because, you know, that would be too good to happen again. So we make the grave, and instead of Piccolomon coming back from the dead and giving us an item, we have to fight a Digimon who, I don't know, is confused or something. Yeah, this guy again. I don't know why, but he just lands in the middle, like, out of nowhere he comes, and he's like, we have to fight him. I think he's confused. I mean, he has to be. You just have to listen to him. So now we have to... Yeah, now we have to fight Digitamon, but really it's not that tough of a fight. We've fought him before. And considering you've now got at least one Mega on your team, you should have no issues here. I say at least one Mega because obviously if you're doing the New Game Plus and if you've got all the rank ups, you'd have all the Megas. But obviously this is not New Game Plus, so... Let's just finish this guy off really quick because... You know, it's Digitamon, there's nothing to him really. Really easy fight. He goes down quickly enough. And at least I don't have to fight him with Patamon this time. Well, I say that, fighting with Patamon. Really all Patamon did was just sit there and boost defense. As he needed to. At least this time we can actually fight back. Like I say, you shouldn't have any trouble with Digitamon. If you beat Pinocchimon and Metaletamon, this guy's a joke. I just wanted to see what that move did. It doesn't do a lot. Like I say, the one that's going to be doing the biggest amount of damage here in this fight will be War Greymon. Of course. But yeah, like I say, Digitamon goes down really quick. You should have no trouble with him. And yeah, the fight comes to an end. Ooh, get a level up with Agumon. I'm totally down with that. Agumon is definitely going to be the strongest Digimon by the time you finish this playthrough because you use him way more than you use the others. I mean, you could try and keep them caught up with Agumon, but you're going to reach a point in the game where you're going to be unable to. Because once you've beaten the main story and everything, and you get to the digital dimension segments, you're You only get Agumon in the Digital Dimension segments, so he's gonna be higher than the others, whether you like it or not. Not to mention the fact that, you know, you get team members like Yamato who just fuck off because they can't take it. So we beat Digitamon. I'm guessing he's no longer confused. And I have no idea what's going on now, but yeah. Something to do with the Dark Masters, I know that. I understood that. I don't know if they were vowing to beat the Dark Masters or whatever, but I'm just going to get this out there. You've already beaten 2 of them. 2 of them are dead. So what the hell are you all complaining about? Like I say, at this point in the game, it really doesn't matter if some of the Digimon are much higher level than the others, because those Digimon are useful in battle anyway. So, moving on with the story now. We've obviously taken out Pinocchimon, so we should go after the next Dark Master, which would be Mugendramon. We're not going after Piamon yet, because he's the toughest. Why would I be stupid enough to go after the toughest before taking out Mugendramon? Mugendramon isn't that bad in comparison. Anyway, we're now on this road in like this desert, and Hikari gets sick. Oh no! Shit! 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 That's my healer! I need my healer! But yeah, like I say, Hikari's sick. She always gets bloody sick. She didn't come to the digital world the first time because she was sick, and now she's sick again? Jesus Christ, that girl's immune system needs working up. But yeah, Hikari didn't want to tell anyone she was sick because she didn't want to slow anyone down. You could have told them that they were sick and someone might have carried you. Free ride. So anyway, Taichi takes it pretty bad that Hikari's sick. He'll find out why that is later on in this part. He's got a very damn good reason. You know, aside from he loves his sister, which is kind of obvious. So they go to this house in this city, and Hikari obviously has to be resting, and, well, I suppose it's not a long time to go without the healer, but I still don't like having to go without a healer. Thankfully, this episode is kind of easy anyway, so it's not like it's going to be a dramatic loss not having Hikari and Taomon around. So Taichi and Koushiro are going to go out and look for medicine. Sora and Takeru are going to stay with Hikari and protect her. Though Takeru obviously wanted to come with Taichi first, but whatever. Taichi's placed his trust in Takeru, which obviously grants a rank up. And like I say, Taichi and Koushiro are going to go out medicine hunting. Oh, and I love this music! I'm sorry. I will never stop loving this music. I don't know, it's just so atmospheric. I've always really liked it. I'm going to save the game real quick because, you know, didn't save it in between episodes again. Or did? Yeah, actually, I did. What the hell am I talking about? So, I want to make sure, let's check Digichips. Because Tentamon's going to need some Digichips. Not too many because this episode's really, really easy, but it'd be better to give him some Digichips now, and then I won't have to worry about it so much later. There's no room to put this Digichip on. That's annoying. So I'll have to give attack 3. And again, no room to stick that defense Digichip on, so I'm going to have to not bother with defense. I mean, it's not that big an issue because it's Tentamon. Tentamon's pretty defensive anyway. I don't know what that is. Yeah, HP 2000. Is it really that important that I have a means of healing? Yes, it is. To me, it is. Maybe that makes me a bit of a wimp, but I don't really care all that much. This mission's not really that hard. You could probably get by without any healing, but just saying, you know. And in the end, I just kind of said sod it. Like I said, this mission's really easy. You shouldn't need to worry too much. Especially not about Digichips. So you want to head up here. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of other items scattered around on the path that I'm missing out on, but I don't really care at this point. I just want to get this mission done so I can get my damn healer back. Right. You want to continue on up. And I think that's where we got to go, the hospital. The save point's right outside, conveniently. And I don't know why, but I felt like saving again, okay? I know a while back I was saying, like, something like saving pointlessly, but I'm kind of doing it here, so... Perhaps I ought to shut up about saving pointlessly, because I do it all the time. So this hospital might have something for Hikari. Why the hell you would trust a hospital in the digital world, I do not know. Unless you were really desperate. It looks to me like she's got a cold. With a bit of a fever. Because she gets over it quickly enough. What do you know, Hikari gets man flu. Well, it can't be anything bloody serious like pneumonia or anything like that, because it would take a lot longer to recover from. Even flu takes quite a while to recover from. So it has to be a cold with a little bit of a fever, because you can get a bit of a fever when you've got a cold, so... Like I say, Hikari gets man flu, and she's a woman. Well, a girl, but still, female. Anyway, while all this is going on, Mugendramon is spying on us. This is how he actually manages to find out where we are and is able to attack us and stuff. So he managed to grab hold of some medicine, and then we end up under attack. So we grab medicine, head outside the hospital, and we find ourselves under attack by 2 Digimon. I believe they're Mechadramon, actually. I remember in, like, the part where I was, you know, leading with Izzy for the first time. God, I've gone back to the English names now. Koushiro. I was like, I can't remember what the fuck these things are called. I think they're Mechadramons. But these guys are really easy. I mean, if you fought them right at the very fucking beginning of the game, then there should be no trouble to fight now. So, let's do this. Got 2 Mechadramons, and like I say, they go down really quickly, especially with Wargreymon. Don't worry about wasting SP, because this is the only compulsory battle you really need to fight, if I remember rightly. Like I said, they die in one hit. So, fuck that. Tentamon doesn't need any Digichips. Not for this episode. Maybe for one of the following ones, but not for this one. This is a joke. I get it, it's all story, but man, this is a joke. Anyway, we now have Airdramon. I think they're called Airdramon. And Gigadramon. And Tankmon. Scattered around on the streets. Anyway, in case you were wondering, Mugendramon found out where the kids were via Koushiro's laptop. Clever fucker. It takes a while for Koushiro to work it out. But so we now can't get back to Hikari because those Tankmon are blocking our way. Is there anything over here? Like an item or anything? Yep, there's an item. I'll grab that. HP plus 4,400. That's pointless at this stage. It's pretty much pointless for the rest of the game. And I'm actually not too mad about running into that Gigadramon. I recommend running into the Gigadramon and the Airdramon actually because they give good experience. Unlike the Mechadramon, which go down really quickly. These guys are actually quite tough and they give a crap ton of experience. So if you want to get your levels up, feel free to grind with them. So you can try and go this way back to the house. And well, there's a ton of Tankmon blocking your path, so you can't go this way at all. You have to go to the church first, where Taichi makes the big reveal that, you know, as to why he's so worried that Hikari's sick. And as I say, just feel free to battle Airdramon and Gigadramon if you want to get your levels up, because they give good experience. So you've got to come in here before you can proceed. Yeah, we could just blast through the Tankmon, but the game wants us to come in here, so let's go in here. Anyway, inside the church, Koushiro's obviously worked out that his laptop was what led them to them. Taichi ends up getting angry with him, and this leads to a big reveal on his part as to why he's so worried that Hikari's sick. And it's things like this, like I say, that's why I like the Digimon characters over the Pokemon ones in the anime. They have much more personality, much more backstory. They don't, you know, they're not like sandpaper, okay? They don't have no bloody personality to them. They have loads of personality to them. And you can sympathise with them. I've never been able to sympathise with Ash or Misty. Bar from like 1 or 2 occasions, but I've sympathised with these guys all the way through their adventure. Even when they were being dicks. So anyway, Taichi explains that when he was a child, he took Hikari out to play when she was sick. And she ended up with pneumonia and nearly died. And he blamed himself for that. And since then he's been incredibly protective of her. So yeah. So if you felt like your Mater and Takara were the only protective brother and, you know, big small sibling relationship, you're wrong. Taichi is very protective of Hikari. He just doesn't show it as much in the game. Until she's sick. So Taichi and Koushiro rank up. And Koushiro is obviously pretty savvy, so he's worked out, well, if Mugendramon's using a laptop to find us, I'm going to trick him a little bit. Send him on a wild goose chase, if you will. So he makes out that they're in various different locations that they're actually not. Only kind of backfires. And they're showcasing themselves as being all over the map when they're actually in one location. So Mugendramon's obviously pissed off and he's gonna take matters into his own hands. But like I say, now that we've done that, we can leave the church and go back to the house where Hikari is. And that's really all there is to it, and we actually get our healer back after that. So really there's no concerns. And, should I fight Edramon and get some experience? I don't really want to. So I'm going to ignore him. Like I say, they give good experience, so feel free to battle them. That's why I wasn't too pissed off about fighting Gigadramon earlier. So now we want to head back to the house where Hikari is. Ignore you, Gardramon, because you're a weakling. You've got nothing to offer me. And neither do you. So return to the house. And Mugendramon is obviously so pissed off that you've tricked him that he's actually going to try and level the entire city. And blows up the house. Hopefully not with Hikari inside. I can't lose my healer! So he thinks that Hikari's died, but you know, why would he be so stupid? Hikari's obviously escaped. We can't lose our healer at this point of the game. Angemon comes and protects us from another missile attack. And it transpires that, well, they all survived. Hikari's all better now. Well, obviously, she's on her bloody feet. And Takeru did a bloody good job protecting him. Only now we're in deep shit. I don't know how Mugendramon found us, but he did. Maybe he's psychic. Am I the only one that thinks that voice just doesn't fit? Unless he's really aggressive and... Anyway, he uses his cannon and he blasts open a hole in the floor and all the kids fall into it. Down into the sewers below. And that's that episode. I suppose it's not too bad given we lost our healer, but anyway, I'll see you next time.